I love the song. Don't you wake up one day. A little bit of tongue tension going on there. Kia ora and welcome back. My name is ZoeStibi, your vocal coach for today. In today's video, we're going to take a look at Laufey from the start. Is she not just amazing? I have heard this song before. I haven't heard her sing the entire thing, but I do have a couple of my students singing the song at the moment, and I just think she creates fabulous music. What a wonderful songwriter. Let's take a look at what she's up to with her vocal technique.
Don't you know? Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you and awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Oh, the burning pain. Listen.
Wow, wow, wow. You can tell she's a little bit nervous, okay? Voice is a little bit shaky. Not a problem. We're not going to mention that. Let's just go for it. So Laufey's got a bit of and I hope that I'm saying her name right. Okay, I've done my best. So she's got this bit of it's almost like a slightly half nasalized sound. So that means that the soft palate is just dropped ever so slightly, and a little bit of a lower like falls and she's got a noticeable vibrato going on there as well. Let's just listen from the beginning again. I love the song.
Don't you notice how?
And she's got that, don't you notice how? And allowing that vibrato to really shake the larynx, even though it's on a breathier sound. So stunning in the way that this is done. So it's really important when we're thinking about the soft palate. It doesn't have to always be closed. You are allowed to have a little bit more of a nasalized sound, which could be, more wanted. Am I even speaking proper English? That could be a sound that you're actually looking for when you're singing a little bit more of a jazzy style like this one. So don't always think that you have to do your gee, gay, ga, go, go. If you don't want to sound nasal, then check out my free singing lesson available in the description below.
Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you and awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Oh.
Her lyrics are wonderful. So when you can so when you're using a little bit more breath, this is what's happening here. Is you can hear she's needing to breathe a little bit more really than she is, but that's sort of you can imagine that, especially if you're singing at the Grammys. And even if it's the premiere ceremony, if you're singing there for the very first time, I can't imagine the pressure on her. She's doing such a wonderful job. So breathe when you need to breathe. That's the important takeaway. You can really hear that with that really coming through. Low volume is so important when we're singing with breath as well. I just want to hop in here and say thank you so much for joining me. And if you want to support this channel, even in the smallest way, hit that subscribe button so that I can help more people like yourself to improve their vocal technique. Anyway, let's get back to Laufey.
The burning pain, listening to you harp on about some new soulmate. She's so perfect, blah, blah, blah. Oh, how I wish you'll wake up one day. Run to me, confess your love, at least just let me say that.
So there's so much going on. So she's going, and using that change between the larynx positions for the lower note and the higher note to create a little bit of a flip going on there. And I feel like she's creating that sound of, then you could be her way, with a little bit of the, you could be this here. I'm not even doing a very good job of doing it, kind of pretending that I can do that.
You wake up one day.
Yeah. You wake up one day. A little bit of tongue tension going on there. in order to create that sound. Now, tongue tension is not inherently bad. Sometimes we want to have tongue tension and, like what she's doing in order to create a beautiful sound. So don't think that, we have to get rid of all tongue tension. We just want to learn how to control our tongues. But if you want a free tongue lesson, then check out my singing lesson available in the description below.
Run to me, confess your love, at least just let me say that when I talk to you, Cupid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart. And I sound like that, but don't you feel it? To confess I've loved you from the start. What's a girl to do?
Oh, what vocal finesse. What vocal finesse. Would you... Especially, I'm not a jazz teacher, so I'm not going to comment on like those sorts of the riffs and runs of jazz. Excuse me, I had a little bit of piece of chocolate before I started, a little bit phlegmy. Now, I'm not a jazz professional, so I'm not even going to pretend to teach you how to do those riffs and runs. But this is a very excellent example of articulation exercise. So you go, it's playing with the tongue position against the hard palate and the soft palate as well. And that soft palate was creating that nasalized sound. Because I love to get students to really work on that tongue position and also getting that tongue flexibility going on. So important when you're singing, any type of music really.
What's a girl to do, lying on my bedstead to the blue, under quite a terrifying love is driving me a bit insane. Have to get this off my chest, I'm telling you today that when I talk to you, Cupid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart.
Now, I am not a jazz professional, I have to say. This is just from my experience and my own listening. But I love this all through my heart. Playing with that tongue position is so important when we're thinking about flexibility of the larynx, flexibility of the voice. This is fairly samey in terms of the vocal quality that she's using, but very, very low volume. You see, she's not really moving too far away from the microphone or anything. Same sort of moving from that breathy quality to again a little bit more of a thinner vocal fold quality. Lovely. And really utilizing that tongue position. But then you through my heart.
I sound like that, don't you feel it? To confess I've loved you from the start. Confess I loved you. Just thinking of you. I know I've loved you from the start.
Oh, that was such a fabulous performance. Is she not amazing? And at the end, they're just really owning the stage. Really, really beautiful. And you can hear as well in that end, but let's just do it again.
Just thinking of you.
You can see there, she's really creating the space inside. Just thinking of you. Quite classical, actually, almost. But that's created by creating a bit more space here. But that's created by creating, fucking hell, Zoe. But we make that by creating space here at the back of the pharynx. So you hear me talk sometimes about this trumpet shape with more of a belty sound. But when you're trying to create more of this classical sound, we're wanting to create space here at the back. So you're thinking of you. Rather than allowing the tongue to go flat, we're keeping the tongue nice and far forward. You can see there as well. She keeps the tongue forward, but she's really allowing that soft palate to rise and a little bit of breath coming through. Oh, Laufey, that was absolutely incredible. She's a wonderful, wonderful singer. Let me know though down in the comments what your favorite Laufey performance is. She's actually got sheet music available over on her website as well. I don't know if you knew that, but if you want to go and sing it, then head over there. She's incredible. Support such a wonderful small artist. I'm actually not even really sure what else I can say. I feel like today I'm just like, listen to some fantastic artists and so different. But if you want to check out my breathing for singing, then check out. But if you want to learn a little bit more about breathing for singing, then check it out here. And if you want to check out a similar artist, I really do recommend that you look at Willow Smith. She's a very similar sort of sound in the lower part of the range as well. Have an awesome rest today. I just want to remind you that if you want to learn to sing, you can do it. Anyone can learn to sing. You just have to want to do it. And if you've enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button so that you can join me for more vocal technique videos, analyses, and reactions. Have an awesome rest today. Happy singing and Kaki channel.